Well, good evening. Hello. How's it going? Would appreciate a 5 and 9 if you can hear me. Welcome on. It's Saturday evening, just gone 8:30, and I haven't really got much of a plan for tonight, apart from drawing the winner of the giveaway that Retevis have been so kind to sponsor us for this evening. I hope you're well. I hope you had a nice week. I thought what we might just do is have a few notices from the parish notice board, and then really get into a couple of Black Friday offers that I've seen that you may want to have a look at. Happy Thanksgiving if that was your bag on Thursday. Obviously it isn't us here in the UK, but aware that a non-zero number of people do watch me from the States. Let's briefly go over the giveaway again. So the giveaway is for a Retevis RT95, which I have my one over here, which is fantastic 25 watt VHF UHF mobile. I'll pop that just there. Lovely, don't fall off. A Retevis RA89 and an RA79. I'm just gonna move you very slightly because you're wobbling a bit, aren't you? That's better. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do the thing. In order to enter, if you haven't already done so, I'm sure you have at this point. But if you haven't, then you need to go back to the launch video where we launched this off, and just type in a comment which says yes, please. That's how I do it. I think when I last looked, it was about 200 people had done that successfully. So that's what we'll do. Let's say if you could leave anything to Stu and to Tony and to Steve as well. Hello to Pete and to Kev and to Dick as well. William says that he's the winner. How do you know? I mean, that'd be weird if it is. Hi to David and to Darren, and also to More. Is that I don't recognise More. Is that a particular part of the Moors? Colin's there as well. This is Mark. Very good evening. So yeah, we'll do this giveaway. As I said previously, you don't necessarily have to be here with us in order to take part and to win. Although that is highly recommended, so do stick around. But what I will need in a very slight tweak to what I said in the launch video is that if you're a winner, if you've got your call sign as part of your username, fantastic. I'll be able to find your email address, hopefully from kaiser.com, send you an email, get your address details. If you haven't, please email me. My email address is jonathan@m0jsx.radio, so just my name at mycallsign.radio, and we'll work it out that way. Right, that's how we're going to do it. That's the plan tonight. Let's hop quickly over, because I wanted to show you a couple of deals I've seen that are pretty good. They're also from a few sponsors. That's not quite the right phrase, but they're companies that I've got an affiliate link to. The first is TID Radio, who have got a Black Friday sale going at the moment, up to 80% off. I mean, let's be honest, that's probably only going to be one product. But even so, if we hop into it, you can get a 2-pack of H3s, which is it's the little TID radio that I reviewed on channel. I did a video on the fact that you can get the hacked firmware for them. That's very nice. There's a couple of different hacked firmwares now for them. So a dual pack, you could have the choice of two at $52.99 US. And there was the one other which I want to show you, which was you can buy one on its own if you want to for $31 essentially, $30.99, whatever that is in local currency. The one I wanted to show was the H8, but ham version. Where is it? There it is. $46.99. Again, for a 10 watt mobile, 10 watt handheld, sorry, but it's so good that you could do it as use it as a mobile. Then that's also a really good price, and that's far cheaper than you could buy a 10 watt VHF UHF mobile radio for. And yeah, Mormore says, yeah, you can get the TID Radio H3 on AliExpress for cheaper. Yes, you can. Like, there's all these things. There are going to be various places where you can get these radios. I know that TID Radio, though, shipping times are likely to be in the matter of days rather than week, 2 weeks or so. So that's TID Radio. The other one I want to show you was VF Comms. So if you saw the video I did released, when was that? A couple of weeks, 10 days ago or so now, where I went up to the top of a local hill with the Faraday. In fact, it's still in my bag. I'm going to grab it because you can get a 2 metre Faraday, which is what this one is, alongside a 70 centimetre Faraday. There we are. I haven't got 70 ones to show you, but you can get both of them. If you buy them together, you essentially save $15 US. So if you wanted to have the pair, go ahead and do it, because you're going to get both for $145 rather than, what would that be? Whatever it would be. That's including shipping, actually. So it'd be $120 without shipping. So yeah, that's the Faraday, which is great. Over Christmas, I'll catch up on all your YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Do please. Also, just while we're talking about my channel, because it is steadily growing, I was excited that yesterday. Hang on, let me show my face. Yesterday, the channel passed 250,000 views. So thank you very much if you've been here since the start, or you've been here for 5 minutes. Thank you. And we are 2 subscribers away from 3,700. So maybe during this stream, we might hit 3,700. That would be nice. In the back of my mind, and I don't think this is going to happen at all. I'm not stupid. I know that we've only got like 3 weeks. But in the back of my mind, there is part of me that says I'd like to hit 4,000 by Christmas. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's a nice little thing to think of. Right, let's start talking. Let's start talking about the giveaway, because that's why we're all here, isn't it? So the giveaway was for one of these, a Retevis RT95. It was also for one of these, a Retevis RA89, and for one of these, a Retevis RA79. Now, I've left affiliate links down in the description, so if you're not a winner tonight and you still wanted to get one, buy one this weekend, because they're still going to be on the Black Friday price. And the links I've got are for Amazon UK. However, I know that Retevis operate in many different countries through Amazon. It is their official Retevis store. So the links that I've linked down below are the official Retevis store. So they're being supplied and fulfilled by Amazon, but they are being sold by Retevis. Just quickly, price-wise, if you wanted the RT95 on its own, £101.99. If you wanted to grab it with the really nice mag mount that is the version that they sent me, then £108.79. And what's that? Oh, you get another version, a pack with a RA79 as well. Well, 143. Hey, it's 20% off across the board by the looks of it. So yeah, a nice package. The RA79. I've seen one of these. I don't have one here. But I've seen one of these, and they are built very, very well, very strongly, with its standard rubber duck, $59.49. If you want to get a slightly longer antenna, set yourself back $63.99. That's probably what I would do. If you also want to add a speaker mic, same price actually. What did you do? Oh, so it's a speaker mic or it's an antenna. Okay, I will probably go for the antenna if it were me. But yeah, again, nice price. And then the RA79. I mean, let's be completely honest here. It's a rebadged Cranshank. We all know this, okay? Retevis know this. But at least with a Retevis badge on it, you're going to get a little bit of warranty. And of course, buying it directly through Amazon as well, you're going to have all of that, returns process as well, should you need it. 2804, that is more than you're going to pay on some online places for the UVK5, but as I say, with the Retevis name on it, at least you're going to have the backing of a company that's a little bit more well established. And of course, everything you can do with the K5 you can do with this. So the firmware stuff that I know a lot of people are buying these for, you can do with this. It's absolutely fine. Stu says it's a bell phone with a tactical belt on. It kind of is. It kind of is. Let's be honest. Right, let's get into it then. So I am going to load up this random comment picker, which is one I found online. I am going to, I've already copied and pasted it in, so I can just paste in the link and keyword filter. We're going to set that to be yes, please. And we're going to include replies, but not include or not allow duplicates. So it's one entry per person. Going to hit continue. We have loaded up 201 comments. And so we'll draw the RT95 first. So let's do that. Pick a winner. Gary Hamilton 7111 has won this one. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. Otherwise, I will forget. That's why. Thanks very much. Right. Let's pick another one. So we shall pick a winner. Newsles 2. He's won the RA79. Again, I'm going to just take a quick screenshot of that. And finally, the RA79 LJ45 Chimera has won that, and I will take a screen capture of that. If you are with us this evening, any of you three, please do send me an email, jonathan@m0jsx.radio. I will also post a community post after this stream as well, inviting you to email me. If I don't hear anything for what's reasonable, shall we say by Thursday, I will redraw whichever one hasn't got in contact with me. But yeah, congratulations to you three. So Gary Hamilton 7111 on the RT95, Newsles 2 for the RA89, and LJ45 Chimera, let's hope I'm saying that right, for the RA79. Congratulations to the winners, and Steve is now going to cry in the corner. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's the draw. Thanks very much for entering. If you did, it's only by entering that means that I can possibly go about having a conversation with suppliers and hopefully doing more of these. At the end of the day, Christmas is coming. It'd be great if we could do another one around Christmas. Sorry, I'm just looking at my screen just so I save those screenshots, because I want to make sure that I'm doing everything above board and making sure that I'm not forgetting anything. Fantastic, there we are. Sorry, Mike, no, you didn't win. I know, shocking, isn't it really? But very sorry. But thanks very much. Thanks very much for entering, Mike. Thanks very much for being here. And actually, while we're talking about Mike, thanks very much for fixing my my DBX. If you haven't seen Mike's video of him fixing my audio processor, go watch it. It's a good video. And I mean, I'm obviously not using it now because it's over there in the radio studio. Yes, thank you to everyone who's entered. Notices on the parish board. There's a video that I uploaded yesterday, which was a Parks on the Air activation, which I actually did on Thursday afternoon, from central London. I didn't think it was going to be possible, but it was. Kev, that's correct, Kev. Preempted not winning. His RT95 arrived this week. Fantastic. Enjoy it. I'm sure you will. But yeah, that's a nice video. I enjoyed making that one because it was almost a completely spur of the moment thing. and it just reminded me that you can play radio in the most bizarre of places. So yeah, very very happy that I was able to get that done. And yeah, it's amazing what you could do with 5 watts and a wire, and the wire wasn't even that high, so that was great. Right, I don't think I've got anything more. There's be more stuff in the future. I've got a couple of radios which are currently in review. I'm very happy to share what they are. One is the VGC VRN76, and the other one is the Retevis C1. Both have been fantastic. Yeah, thanks, Trevor. That £20 bribe didn't work. It didn't arrive. That's probably the reason it didn't work. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, that's absolutely fine. I haven't got anything else. I really haven't. I'm gonna probably cut this short. I'm gonna go back downstairs and enjoy and join the station manager. Mike says C1 is brilliant. Yeah, I've been using it. It's here to the left of me. The thing I've found with it is, and it was a little bit of a surprise that it's not the standard programming cable. So I opened up the box and was very much expecting it to be a standard K1 type connector. It wasn't, so got back in contact with Retevis, and they kindly sent me. I can't actually see it. Oh, there it is. They kindly sent me the correct programming cable for it. Not that it's yet supported by Chirp, so it's their own programming software or nothing. That doesn't matter. The programming software does work. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, look out for those couple of videos. They'll be in the next week or so. Yes. One other thing I'd like to start doing, which I haven't up till now, but I think I mentioned it way back when I started doing this channel. I mentioned about how I'd like to do sort of more like question and answer sessions, not necessarily live streams, or they could be in the future, but more receiving questions, and then if I don't know the answer, I'll try and get the answer and present it. So yeah, I mentioned that way back when, and then life got in the way. So I'd like to potentially start doing that more of as a regular thing, and the email address that I set up way back is still active, so it's questions@m0jsx.radio. So that would be, maybe you want advice on, I mean, it could be anything, but maybe you want advice on putting up an antenna. What antenna should you put up? Or I'm thinking about buying a new radio. I want to go portable. I don't want to spend the earth. What do you recommend? So those kind of questions that I feel like I may not know the answer, but I feel like as a community we're going to know the answers. So yeah, if you've got any questions, please get in touch, and we'll try and make a more regular thing with that. Andy says, when's the next group live with Stu and James, etc.? I don't know, Andy, is the honest question. We haven't yet decided upon when we're going to do the next one. I think what's unfortunate is now we've reached sort of the winter and the days are shorter. 40 metres is closing far earlier for into G. So although now I do technically have an antenna for 80 metres, it's not great. It's an end-fed halfway for 40 with the coil and the extra bit of wire, which makes it tune 80. So although yes, technically I do have an 80 metre antenna, it's not great. It does work, but that would be a band that we'd rely on for evening into GQSOs. So I don't think that's going to happen. So it would likely be a weekend when we could operate during the day a bit easier. But yeah, Stu might be more informed than I am. I think there's an international mega stream with Jim and Hayden involved too. Yeah, I do remember that being mentioned, but I don't think we. Stu, am I right in saying that there was no date ever set for that? We kind of had that idea of getting Jim and Hayden involved, and maybe even Rowley as well. I'm not sure, but I don't think we ever actually did anything with it. Yeah, not confirmed. Okay. But yeah, that was talked about. But we'll at some point, yeah, we'll do it. I know that there is another 145 Alive event at the end of January. I think it's the 20. Oh, I'm going to do this from my head and get it wrong. I want to say the 26th of January. Is that right? That's a Sunday. That could be. I think that's right. It's simply that weekend. I can't remember whether it's the Saturday or the Sunday. I think it's the Sunday, but that'll be good. I'm not confirmed as to activating that just yet. If I can, I will, and I'd like to do a live stream for it as well. If I can out and play, I'll probably end up using the Faraday as the antenna. So we'll see. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Stu is running a station for 145 Alive 2, so that'll be great. I don't know whether you're doing that from home, Stu, or whether you're going on top of a hill. But that's a nice event. I've done a couple in the past. I met the guys who have taken over. So it was, if you don't know the history, it was set up originally by Tim, G5TM. He his life got busy. He handed the baton on to a couple of guys within the sort of 145 Alive Facebook group that he had set up. And I met a couple of them. I met the two guys at the RSGB convention back in October. Really nice guys, really keen to promote the event, and why wouldn't they? It's fantastic getting people on 2 meters. So yeah, if you can get on 2 meters, FM Simplex at the end of January, that will be great. Evening to Martin. Hello to you, Martin. It just says evening. Have I gone through everything? I think I have. We've done the draw. We've spoken about a few deals that I've seen. We have mentioned the fact that I want to start doing the sort of question videos, which touched upon ages ago but never actually did anything with, so we'll try to do that again this time round. And I think we'll leave it there. At this point, I'd normally go and play the radio, but I'm not going to tonight. I'm going to say 7-3. I'm going to leave you to have a nice evening. If you are in the States and you are still playing with, or coming out, what's that turkey hangover, maybe? That'd be great. Do Retevis do a 100 watt 2 meter radio? No, they don't. They do. I think the RT95 is the highest power they do for 270. They do, although it's not available through Retevis on Amazon. They do a 100 watt amp for HF, which looks quite interesting. But yeah, they don't do anything for. They don't do 100 watts on 2 meters. But my recommendation for 100 watts on 2 meters is look out for the older Mirage amplifiers. I have and I can never remember the model number. It's a B3016. It's that just there, which is rated for 160 watts. But at 10 watts in, it produces 100 watts out. So that's a nice option if you wanted to get a bit higher power on too. Right, anyway, so that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. As I say, questions at m0jsx.radio. If you want to pop in a question, we'll start doing some question videos, or question and answer videos. What's the cheapest shack? Right, Stu. Cheapest shack 2 meter rig with cat control. That depends whether you're talking brand new or whether you're talking used as well. If you're talking brand new, you're probably looking at either an IC705 or an FT991A. Both of those have got 2 meters, both of those have got cat control. Different is the spectrum, I admit, in terms of power. Used, at that point you can start going back to TS2000s, they're quite cheap now. They're not cheap. 817, I mean, it depends how much power you want, Stu. I mean, 817 would do cat control, but You've only got 5 watts. IC910, that's a good choice. Right, 50 watts, yeah. Okay, so I would say TS2000 is probably going to be your best bet. I don't know how much IC910s are going for now, but that would probably be a good option too. IC9100. What was the other one they did? Icon did another one in the same body as a 9100. Was it was it a 746? I don't know now. Yeah, have a look at one of those. An IC746. Hang on. Yeah, one of those. HF up to 2 meters, and I think it's 100 watts out on 2. I've not thought about this radio in so long. Yeah, it is. It's 100 watts out on 2 meters. So yeah, IC746. If you can find one of those on the second-hand market, that would be quite a good buy, and it would do cat control. We'll have to get the CIV convertible, although you can get those pretty inexpensively now. Copies from China, so CT17 as they are, but Icom no longer make them, but you can get them. There, lovely. Right, thanks very much. I am going to spin out. I'm going to head back downstairs, back out of the loft, and sit on the sofa for the rest of the evening with a glass of wine. And I will wish you a very good evening. Again, congratulations to the winners, to Gary Hamilton 7111, to Newsles 2, and to LJ45 Chimera. If you would send me an email, Jonathan at m0jsx.radio, in order to supply with your address for shipping, that'd be great, and I'll get that sorted. Thanks very much indeed, and I'll see you soon. 73. Bye bye.